Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today I want to talk about cupping. That's right, today's torture room theory is about cupping. So, cupping and why it isn't so effective for you lately. So, it's a very good tool to use for all massage therapists. I think know how to do cupping. It does feel good, and it does create a lot of movement and relax the muscles up a bit, more so than what you're probably used to. So it does have a lot of benefits, a lot of circulation, release toxins, increase lymphatic system. So there are a lot of benefits to cupping, but why isn't it working so well? The only conclusion that I come up with, and it's one thing that I've learned just, running the torture room and with the people that I see, is there's something actually wrong with the muscles. So there could either be muscle damage, which is scar tissue, which is forming scar tissue. It could be way too inflamed, so it's not relaxing. Or there could be something actually structurally wrong with the joint. So like ligaments, things like that. So cupping isn't really going to penetrate too much of the pain and symptoms that you might be having with things like that. So if you get cupping done, even if you get cupping done here in the torture room and it's like, hey, it didn't work, or the pain just came right back a few hours later or the next morning, guess what? It's time to start doing some manual work on the muscles. So, which is one reason why I'm not used to like choosing cupping as my very first go-to. You know, I do muscle manipulation therapy or muscle scraping. I want to see what's actually going on with the muscles, so I want to see how it responds. And there's a lot of times that clients do come in and they're like, I just want cupping done, just don't do nothing too crazy. I don't want, the torture room status here, just put some cups on, because they really like it and they enjoy it. And with that, hey, if the client wants it, then yeah, for sure, we're just gonna put some cups on, and they'll be on there for quite some time, probably 30 minutes, and they feel better. So, and if it does make you feel better, that's great. I'm happy for you guys. But if you just keep wondering why the pain just keeps coming back though, the muscle tissue, there's something seriously wrong with the muscle tissue that really needs to get worked on with some aggressive massage therapy, or maybe some stretching, or maybe some trigger point work or something else. But to just apply some cups on and just be like, hey, you're playing a cat and mouse game with pain and symptoms. So I do cupping here at the torture room. Yep, and everybody knows this is my cupping set right here. I have a full bundle of cups right here, and I have smaller cups up here. So, but yeah, so yeah, I do cup. I'm sitting on my swivel chair, that's why the room was spinning. But yeah, so I do cupping here at the torture room. But if you find out that you have had cupping done and it's just not working for you, things are going on underneath the connective tissue, which cupping works great against connective tissue, which is the fascial tissue that wraps around the muscles. So, but yeah, if you find out it's not working too well, the muscle is too aggravated, too inflamed, there might be scar tissue going on, or there's something structurally wrong with the joint, things like that. So make sure that always gets addressed, and let your therapist know. If you're a client here at the torture room, let me know. I also want to let people know that cupping around a joint is very, very effective as well. So if you're having problems like with knee joint issues, problem like going upstairs, maybe doing some squats, or maybe with tennis elbow, or maybe there's some shoulder issues, or even neck issues, or even the hip, cupping can release tension off a joint very, very effectively. The goal is, after things get loosened up, to actually work on the muscle tissue to see if there's anything that needs to be corrected there, or actually do some functional training and functional stretches. So, and if you're kind of at a loss with where to go from there, get with a trainer, do some research, get with, some PT guys, do some research on it. But when you get cupping done and things do loosen up, that is a prime time for you to really start, getting the joint used to actual, basic movements under certain tension and things like that. So cupping does work great with joint pain. Okay, bye.